Hello, good morning. It's 10:30 in the morning and we are on our way to Aria for a meetup game with Brad Owen and Andrew Nemi, who are my two favorite poker vloggers to watch. They're doing a meetup game at Aria, and the last time I went to one of their meetup games, it was in LA in September, and I told them that we were moving to Vegas, and now we're here. I'm kind of nervous because I was like definitely a drunk fangirl last time. I feel very cringe when I think about my first interaction, and I hope to make it better. I will not be drinking this time until later, maybe, I don't know. I haven't been drinking very much, but anyway, I'm excited. I've been playing at Aria a lot since we moved here, so I feel comfortable with that casino, and there shouldn't be too many like unknowns like there was when I went to the Hustler. When I went to Hustler, I'd never been to Hustler, I'd never played 5-5, and it was my first time ever meeting them. So yeah, I was extremely nervous. Now I'm just more nervous excited because I'm just excited to go play poker for a day, and it's at a meetup game. Hopefully we can get in. I think the wait lists are a lot longer here in Vegas than in LA, but you know, we'll see. It's a Tuesday morning, so maybe we'll get in. I'm also gonna try to vlog a few hands just because it's a meetup game. There's probably a lot of vloggers there. I won't feel as awkward or isolated by vlogging my hands at the table. But again, if it gets too hard, I'm just not gonna do it. So there's a lot to think about when you're vlogging. You're like trying not to let people see your hand. You also don't want to draw attention to yourself. Anyway, I'll let you know what happens when we get there. I'm stopping by the bank first. You don't need to know that. Okay, bye. I'm right next to a shark on the first hand. I thought I was gonna get some practice rounds in.
Hey, you got.
Are you vlogging me vlogging?
On me. Yes, I am. Yeah.
I do have position on him. It's only saving grace. These are the Bradley dollars that we're trying to get today. These are the ones we're trying to protect. Those are the ones we're trying to get. Oh no, he's not allowed to do that. Dealer. So after Brad just tried to steal all of my money before they even turned into chips, just stone cold cash, I decided I better turn the cameras on for security purposes. In all seriousness though, I really didn't vlog much during this session because it was way too hard and distracting for me with so much going on. I was playing Brad right out of the gate at his meetup game, and there were people asking me about my channel since I had my phone out and I was trying to vlog, and I was trying to tell them I vlog, but I'm not a poker vlogger. And then an OG JK Films watcher was also playing at this meetup. Shout out to Sam, and he was there with his poker vlogger friend Yuki, who has a channel called Sashimi Poker Channel. She is Japanese and she runs her hands in Japanese. Really cool. Check her out. And she has position on me. Plus, I was in my downswing, like I was telling you, and I was just trying to focus on playing good poker. So this vlog is just not going to be a vlog running through really accurate hands, but I did manage to get a few hands, and I think it was after this first hand where I realized, hey, I'm actually not playing good poker when I vlog, so I don't know how much of this I'm going to do, as you will see in a second. Apologize, I didn't vlog the boards. I can only tell you what was going on in my head at the time as I quickly run through some of these hands. So one of the first hands, I think it was the first hand that anyone was betting on pre-flop. I looked down at ace-jack on the button, and I think this might have been a straddled pot because Brad ends up opening from the cutoff with 30. I call from the button and the two blinds both call. The flop comes and we completely whiff it. Other than having two overcards to the board, we have nothing. It checks to me though, and I bet 55, which is not the best thing to do in a multi-way pot with 4 players when you could potentially see a turn card for free, but that's what I did, and that is why I knew at that point I shouldn't be vlogging anymore. The small blind ends up calling immediately, not a good sign. The big blind folds, the cutoff folds, and now it's head-to-head going to the turn. The turn card also does nothing for us, but I don't think it helped our opponent either, so I keep going. I double barrel for 110 and bluff with air. Absolutely nothing on the board for us. Zero, not even a flush draw, nothing. Nothing. We got nothing. But thankfully that worked, and we won our first pot. Yay, in the worst way possible. Cool, very good. Yay. We started doing bomb pots during dealer changes, and I did not record our first bomb pot, but we were doing $15 bomb pots. I also hate bomb pots. I only lose at them, and I only lose very big chunks of profit when I attempt to play them, but everyone's having fun, and you don't want to be the one person at the table that's like, I won't do bomb pots. So we were all doing $15 bomb pots, and I get king 3 of diamonds, both diamonds. 2 diamonds come on the flop, it checks to me, and I bet $50 from the hijack. It folds to the big blind, who goes all in with a little over $500, and bomb pots are really scary because Like, anyone could have any 2 cards at any time. So hand reading is just impossible. But I had him covered and I had a really strong flush draw, so I decided to call. And I hit a queen of diamonds on the turn and won the entire pot, which more than doubled me up. The player would later tell me that he flopped a straight, which is very unfortunate. But that's why I hate bomb pots, because I've been the one that flopped a straight before and got drawn out on with a flush. So I totally feel for that person, but also, wow, I needed to make up for all those lost bomb pots. So that was a good start to the session. This hand was our second bomb pot, and everyone put $15 in pre-flop. I have king of clubs, 6 of diamonds. I don't remember the exact cards on the flop, but I do remember there was a 6 of clubs, 1 other club, and 1 offsuit middle card. So at this point, we have bottom pair and a backdoor flush draw. It checks to Brad, who bets $90. I hate this spot because we only have bottom pair and there's more players left to act. And anyone, again, could have anything. So I put, they could have 2 pair, they could have sets, they could have literally anything. It's not a good spot to call in. But I put Brad on a flush draw, and because I had the backdoor flush draw, I decided to call to see if we could improve, with plans to semi-bluff if we don't. The other players ended up folding. So now it's head-to-head, and the turn card is a blank. He barrels on the turn for 220. I think at this point I'm actually probably ahead right now with my bottom pair based on the flush draw that I put him on, but and also because with that bet sizing, he's either trying really hard to push me off the pot with a draw, or he has a really good hand that he's trying to protect. I think it's the former. However, the thought of losing half of what I just won on the last bomb pot with only bottom pair in a bomb pot where anyone could have anything at any time, and during my biggest downswing ever where I really want to keep that extra profit, I decided to fold and wait for a better spot where it's real poker and I can actually put people on hands easier. He never ended up showing what he had, so I guess I'll have to wait for the vlog to come out to find out if the flush draw I put him on was indeed correct. My spidey senses tell me that that's what it was, but TBD. I'm on to you, Brad. This next clip was a really fun moment where this dude who was at a strip club for a bachelor party the night before had a wad of about 100 ones that he was going to make it rain with before he left to catch a plane, and then that would be the dealer's tip.
You're fucking sitting here not drinking, not talking, not doing shit. This guy pushed me $1,000 pot, man. Let's go, man.
Wow! This is my favorite game. So fun. He was actually really nice and asked permission first before doing this, but what a killer exit. Also, Poker Go was there filming this Meetup game as a promo for their Stairway to Millions tournament event happening the next day, and this part actually made the cut. I also made the cut later in the session, randomly. I didn't know that they were going to be filming, though. I would have worn something nicer or like showered or something if I knew. It is what it is. They also gave us free stickers, free pizza, and a free Poker Go hoodie. And yes, that is my M&M chip I won at Craps 10 years ago from Hard Rock and now use as a card protector. Anyway, I got kings a lot during this session. This was the first time and I ended up making trips on the river. It was head to head and my opponent shoved on me. I snap called and I stacked him. The second time I got KK, I don't remember all the details. So watch Sashimi Poker Vlog if I'm wrong, but I believe it went under the gun, open raise to 20. I 3-bet from the hijack to 60. She cold 4-bets to 160. It folds back to me and I 5-bet for 400. She ended up folding jacks, which she said she almost never folds, and I show her that she made the right choice. The third time I got kings this session, no one called pre-flop, so we only profited the blinds. But the fourth time, and I didn't get this on camera, but I'll run a simulation for you right here. Middle position raises to 20, the hijack 3-bets to 60, and then I 4-bet cold from the cutoff to 160. It folds back around and both players call. So it's 3 ways to the flop. The flop was all low cards, rainbow. If they're calling 4-bets pre-flop, I really don't think either of them have low cards, so I think we're pretty good in this spot. But the middle position ends up raising to 350. The hijack folds and I call. An ace comes on the turn, which is a terrible card for us, and middle position ends up going all in with the rest of his stack, which thankfully was only about $160. Out loud, I say, "Sir, it's clear you must have aces, but with those pot odds, I just have to call." I'm relieved to hear him say that he actually doesn't have aces, and after the river is a blank, we both flip over kings, and we both let out a huge sigh of relief. On that board, with that pot size, we were very happy to chop the hijack's money, who was at this point no longer Brad, but actually the OG JK fan I was talking about earlier, and he later told me that he had pocket jacks on that hand. Sorry about that, Sam, but at least he folded on the flop. It was actually after this hand where I realized that if it would have gone a different way, I would have lost a huge chunk of my profit for the day, and I would have been so sad. And that's when you know it's time to go. But not before doing something really embarrassing, like trying to vlog the cash out, but the flash comes on your camera during filming and you get reprimanded for it. Hey, social interactions are really fun for me. The cage guy was really cool though, and I tipped a little extra for that plunder. And we were done. All right, so pretty successful meetup game today. Played for 4 hours. I was in for 600, out for 2,400. So $1,800 profit. Pretty sick day. Also got a free hoodie. Look at this. Thanks to Poker Go. Free swag. Also got free pizza. So free pizza, free hoodie, up $1,800. What more can you ask for? I was trying to make it till 6 so that I could just go right into drinking with everybody, but since I've been on a downswing, I figured I should just cash out right now because the thought of losing any big pot felt bad, and usually that's a sign that you should cash out. If the thought of losing, you know, a couple $100s in a pot makes you devastated, you should cash out. That's the litmus test for me, and I decided to cash out. But yeah, I managed to get 45 Bradley dollars, but then we did a bomb pot right before he left, and I gave $90 back to him, so he got 45 Nikki dollars, which I want back, and I will get them back. Brad, watch out. I'm very intimidating, huh? Okay, so last night after I racked up a $1,800 win from the meetup game, I went and had drinks with everybody. All right, after drinks. I made friends, guys. I have friends now. And it was so fun getting to know like some of the poker community. Also, shout out to Johnnie Vibes. That was the first time I had ever met him, and checked out his channel. He's really great. So I had a shot of tequila and a vodka soda lime, and I was like, yo, I shouldn't drive home. So I went across the street to MGM Grand, and they only have 1-2 games. They rarely ever open like a 2-5 game. They also have daily tournaments, which I might check out, but it's a really divey poker room. Not a lot of regulars go there, and definitely not a lot of like actual poker pros or anything go there, but they were running a promotion that I had started doing unknowingly last week when I went to check out their poker room, which if you play for 15 hours, you just get $100. Like they'll just give you $100 just for playing for 15 hours. Over time, you can rack it up. And I think there was like, when I started, there was $129,000 left in the promo, and basically after all that money is gone, like when people are cashing out their hours, once it's gone, then the promo's over. So you wanna like get your hours in before the promo's over, and if you wait to cash out your hours, like some people wait until they have like 270 hours and then they get $5,000 or $3,000 or something crazy. I can't remember what it was, but I was just in it for the 15-hour $100 mark. I'm like, let me just hit those 15 hours. I had already put in 10 hours. I was like, okay, if I just go in with $200, which is 100 big blinds, and make that last for 5 hours, then they'll just give me $100, win or lose. So I was like, okay, my only goal is just like to not lose my buy-in, because otherwise it's not worth it. Also, just to have fun, because it's a 1-2 game. It's usually like not locals, just people passing through MGM, and so I made the game pretty social. Plus, it was Drunk Nikki playing, and she started off the game by calling all these old guys pussies for not wanting to do a bomb pot, so that's just how it started. And they didn't want to be pussies, they said, so they did the bomb pot, and then she won the bomb pot and they left the table. I don't know why I share those stories. She's embarrassing, okay? She's not me, that's not me. She's my evil twin sister. She's a snack monster. She's a huge brat, like a really huge brat. So anyway, it was getting towards the 5th hour at like 1:30 in the morning, and I was like, all right, we got like 15 minutes left, let's do this. And I ended up tripling my stack because there was like some giant all in. Everybody got bowled, and yeah, I won that because I had a flush and they had like an ace-9 offsuit with an ace on the board. I don't know, I told you, it's tourists coming through there. So yeah, I was in for 200 and I walked with 641. So it was a good day. Oh, so yeah, so added to my winnings from the meetup game, it was by far my biggest poker win in one day I've ever had. I thought I couldn't top my birthday, but it topped my birthday. In total, in for $800, and in total out for $3,000. Which means I profited $2,200. Slap it high. And now we're back to reality, where we're gonna do laundry and clean kitty litter and water plants. So it's kind of funny how you can just, you know, crush souls one day and then go back to scooping kitty litter. But it's fun. I really like it. I enjoy it. I enjoy the thrill of the game and the improving and the being able to see when you have an edge and being able to see even drunk when there are a lot of beginners at the table, and learning how to play more exploitive poker than GTO. I won't get into that. You know what I'm gonna do? I've gotten a lot of requests from you that are people that don't really know poker but like to hear me talk about it because you say I'm so passionate about it, and you wish you kind of knew more so that you could follow more. And they have asked if I could do like a poker 101 video, and I'm kind of shy about doing that because I don't want to seem like I'm coming off as an expert, because I'm very much still a student of the game. But I think it might be helpful if you at least knew the basics of strategy, positions, starting hand range. I don't know. I'm gonna try to do like a poker 101 video if for anyone who's interested, because I know there's a huge chunk of you that aren't interested at all in poker, so you don't have to watch that video. I'll just put it in a separate video, and maybe I'll do like a little mini basic poker 101 series, and then that way it doesn't interrupt any of the other vlogs, so that, you know, people that don't like hearing about it just avoid those videos. Tomorrow is the launch of our first Kittens and Coffee collection of the year, 2022. It's our Blue Tiger's Eye collection, and we added this ring design. Check out this ring design. I'm so excited. It's adjustable, and also it's 5 mils of gold, so there's extra long wear. I wanted the rings to all be upgraded with gold because you're washing your hands a lot, you're doing things with your hands. I just wanted them to last longer gold-wise than our initial ring collections that we had, ring designs that we had. But yeah, I came up with the little cattail curl on the end and the cat head, and it goes so well with like, oh, I just am so happy. It's like, the blue also really stands out while still being very minimal in design. It's not too flashy, but it's so eye-catching and pretty. I'm really into it. So we got that, earrings, necklace, bracelet, and we added silver for those of you who really wanted silver. We've never released silver in any collection before with Kittens and Coffee, so I'm excited to see how it goes. That being said, I did order very limited amount of stock just to, you know, test the waters, because we've never done silver before. So there is that. I'm excited. That's tomorrow. Well, actually, by the time you see this video, it'll be out. So I'll leave the link in the description if you want to check it out. Anything else I wanted to tell you? This is a lot of talking. Sorry. Trying to show you more things than I'm telling you, but it's a party channel, and sometimes we just talk. You know, we hang, we talk. We're best friends. We're besties. So deal with it. I don't know what else to tell you, bestie. I'm a talker sometimes, and sometimes I don't want to talk at all, and those are the two sides of me. I am a Gemini rising. I don't know where we're at now. Oh, also I am also a year of the tiger, and the Blue Tiger's Eye. It's the year of the tiger this year, 2022, starting next month. So that's another reason we chose Blue Tiger's Eye. Also the element is water, so Blue Tiger's Eye. I'll stop now. I'll stop talking, but I love you, and thanks for listening if you did. If not, you know, they're not here. Fuck those guys, right? Was never friends with them. Those people that stop listening, hate them. I don't hate anybody. Why is it so hard to end this conversation? I gotta go. Bye, Mom.
My life depends on trying to figure a scribble I could let loose, dodging the dribble that they trying to throw my way. I think I figured that them figures out to get you. Let them pull the strings that trigger what you say.